We have 9 different media programs here at Palo Alto High School, the oldest being Campanile, started in 1918, and the newest being the radio program, started just this year.
Our paper has 3 sections, and we have about 60 to 80 people on staff per year. I've definitely become a less timid person. I now know how to back up my views and kind of express myself in a very clear way.
The C magazine is kind of a model off of the T magazine for the New York Times. There's 5 of us who really run the show. The teachers really aren't involved, and so we're in charge of everything. Every staff member on the magazine has to go out and sell ads to help fund our magazine.
Today we're doing story ideas for our next edition of the Campanile.
I'm going to talk about why there's a negative stigma towards hard work at our school.
It's really great. It's so much different than every other class I take at Pali, simply because there's no one telling us what to do. There's no guidance.
Could express both sides of that and maybe
it's just really exciting to do something for yourself and something that you know your peers are going to read.
I'm one of the staff writers for CMAG, and I also write for Agora, and I'm the founder of Haven, which is our newest publication.
Being able to work with students can help you with collaboration later in your years, and I feel like being able to interview other people, I've gotten better with my speaking skills.
We have to just approach random businesses, walk up to them and say, hey, and basically give our whole sales pitch in 5 minutes without knowing them at all. And this training, you get rejected so many times that you build a lot of skills through rejection, and you learn what works and what doesn't.
I'm the managing editor of the Pali Voice, which is the 24/7 online news publication. We really try to emulate journalism in the real world. So this week Barack Obama is coming to speak at Stanford, and so just yesterday I emailed the White House and had a request for getting a press pass for when Air Force One lands in San Francisco.
I work for The Viking, which is the sports magazine here on campus, and I love sports, which is why I joined the magazine. We cover sports on campus, we cover sports from around the Bay Area. I've also learned a whole lot about leadership and what motivates people and what doesn't.
We got together and we started Pali Radio Club. It was exciting because most other schools probably wouldn't let someone just start their own publication. Here at Palo Alto High School, we're encouraged to explore what we want to do and kind of to experiment.
I love reading what other people are writing, giving them feedback and helping them strengthen what they have.
We also do a live broadcast, so that's a really good experience for the kids because anything can happen.
And dissolve mic and cue.
Hey Kylie, welcome to In Focus. I'm Cairo Kim.
And I'm Jacqueline Furrier.
I think what makes this one of the best programs in the country is that we really try to emulate the real world.
You know? We're not doing Saturday Night
I tell the students all the time, we do it the way they do it in the real world. I said, when you come into this classroom, I don't want you to think like you're coming to school or you're coming to classroom. I want you to think you're coming to work.
Yeah. There's so many great lessons in here.
I hear anecdotally that students in journalism who are in journalism classes, when they leave, go out and do much better in other classes. They write with a clearer vision when they go to their English classes, and in social studies classes they're more able to participate. We want people to be able to go off and engage with the world, and we produce students who do that.
Journalism has helped me become a more provocative thinker.
If you had a little chunk for each person.
It's sort of extended into other regions of my life, so academically I feel like I take more risks too in my English class or my history class.
Some schools have been studied that engage students in project-based learning like this around real-world tasks and real-world assessments where you have to meet a standard. And the findings have been that not only do they go to college typically at higher rates, even if they are from low-income communities and otherwise communities that might not attend, but they graduate at rates almost twice as high as students who have not had this kind of education. And the reason is that the kids say, I was ready. I knew how to handle myself, I knew how to learn on my own, to do this kind of work where I take the driver's seat and I have to set my own goals and perceive them.
That's cool.
We don't teach journalism so that students go on to become journalists. We teach it because it gives them, it carries with them a powerful set of tools that if they can, once they grasp and start using, will improve their skills, their job skills for the rest of their lives.
I think communication skills are important in basically any career you go into. For me personally, I'm interested in working for the State Department, and so they deal a lot with the press and all that sort of stuff, and communicating things is really important, of course.